The verb tense tells you when the verb happened. There are 12 verb tenses: past, present, and future, and these have categories which are simple, perfect, continuous, and perfect continuous. Here is an overview of all of the verb tenses. Past simple. This tense is used to describe an action that has already happened. The structure is the subject plus the verb in a past form. For example, I walked to work today. She arrived late to school. I ate my lunch in the cafe. I saw my friend in the shop. It's important to note that irregular verbs have different past forms. For example, eat, ate, eaten. Past perfect. This tense is used to describe an action that was finished before another past action. The structure is subject plus had plus verb past participle. For example, I had finished my homework to give to my teacher, but she had already left. He had visited China. My mum hadn't packed my lunch, so I had to prepare it myself. Past continuous. This tense is used to describe an action that was ongoing. This action may have been interrupted or another action also occurred. The structure is the subject plus was or were plus a verb ending in ing. For example, I was working all day to finish my homework. We were walking home when my mum called me. He was waiting an hour when the bus finally arrived. It's important to note that with I, she, he, it, we use was. We, they, you, we use were. Past perfect continuous. This tense is used to describe an action that started in the past and continued till another action or time in the past. The structure is the subject plus had been plus a verb ending in ing. For example, it had been raining all day, so I couldn't walk to work. We had been looking for my phone for 1 hour when Jasmine found it under the sofa. She had been preparing dinner when I arrived home. Present simple. This tense is used to describe an action, habit, or facts that are generally true and occur in the present time. The structure is subject plus a verb in the present form. For example, I walk to work every morning. Anna visits the town centre every weekend. She works as a teaching assistant in the school. It's important to know that when using the subject, I, you, we, they, the verb doesn't end with an S, whereas when using the subject she, he, it, the verb generally changes with an S added to the end. Present perfect. This term is used to describe an action that has taken place once or many times before now. The structure is the subject plus have or has plus a verb in the past form. For example, I have walked to school every day. They have travelled to China twice. Stacy has worked as a teaching assistant for 3 years now. In these examples, the time periods are continuing. For example, Stacy's career is still continuing, therefore it's in the present tense. If we are using the subject I, we, you, they, we generally use have, and for subjects she, he, it, we use has. Present continuous. This tense is used to describe an action that is ongoing now. The structure is the subject plus am is or are plus a verb ending in ing. For example, it is snowing outside. I am studying for my exam. She is eating her lunch. Here, when we are using the subject I, we generally use am. For subjects she, he, it, we use is. And for subjects we, you, they, we use are. Present perfect continuous. This tense is used to describe an experience or action that started in the past and is still continuing till the present moment. The structure is the subject plus have or has been plus a verb ending in ing. For example, I have been studying for 3 hours now. They have been living in the same house since 1999. It has been snowing all morning. Again, it's important to note that when we are using the subjects I, we, you, they, we use have, and for subjects she, he, it, we use has. Future simple. This tense is used to describe an action that hasn't happened yet. So there are 3 structures to future simple tense. The first structure is the subject plus am is or are, going to plus the verb. For example, I am going to the shop. She is going to buy some clothes. Structure 2 is a subject plus am is or are plus a verb ending in ing. We are having dinner at the restaurant tomorrow. I am starting my English course next week. Structure 3. We have the subject plus will or shall plus the verb. We will go to the market on Wednesday. I shall ask my friend to help me with my homework tomorrow. Future perfect. This tense is used to describe an action that will be completed before a specified time. The structure is subject plus will have plus a verb in the past form. For example, I will have finished my homework by tomorrow evening. She will have worked as a teacher for 3 years by the end of this year. They will have arrived in China by now. Future continuous. This tense is used to describe an action that will occur and will continue for a set period of time in the future. The structure is subject plus will be plus a verb ending in ing. For example, I will be going to work tomorrow at 8 a.m. She will be moving house next month. I will be traveling to Turkey next weekend. Future perfect continuous. This tense is used to describe an action that will continue until a point in the future. The structure is the subject plus will have been plus verb ending in ing. For example, I will have been cleaning the house for 3 hours when she arrives home. By 9 p.m., she will have been completing her homework for 2 hours. They will have been very tired from traveling for 5 hours.